when I was depressed and feeling really low. Of course, I wasn't productive because I wasn't focused on the things that really mattered. But even when I started to be more disciplined and I really wanted to do like productive things with my life, even then I was distracted a lot, and like I would get up in the morning and I had to think about what I should do, like when I should work out and all of that. I would do it, then I would go on my phone. I was just not focused entirely on things, even though I was starting to be disciplined and understand that I had to do the things that I have to do, even though I don't want to do them. I started to like do them, but I wasn't focused entirely. Like I would get on my phone, or if I was doing like an homework, I would, after this homework, get on my phone and all that, because I didn't have a structured plan of what I wanted to do. I had to think about what I wanted to do in the present moment, and that takes a lot of energy, and that makes you like someone that's really less productive in your day. And I have found what it is that really changes that. I learned that from a guy, Hamza. It's the concept of the timetable. So the timetable is a plan. It's basically a plan that you set up the evening before your day, and you just like set every single hour what you want to do. And so when you get up the next morning, you know right away what you have to do, and you don't have to think about the next tasks, and you can set up times so that you can go on your phone, Instagram, lose times, but it doesn't matter because you already did everything that you had to do. So the way that you set up a timetable, you can just copy this template right there. You just set up like every hour. You set up like the hour that you want to get up. If you have a morning routine, I highly recommend that you get one. So if you have a morning routine, you just put it like first thing in the morning. You put the time that it takes you. Just understand that it's like a sport. It's a skill. So you're gonna mess up with your time. You don't actually really know 100% realistically how much time things take you. So you just will mess up a lot of things, and with time you will understand more and more how to set up your timetable. Don't set up tasks for 30 minutes or less, because if you do that, it becomes way more complex to set up your timetable. If you have tasks that takes less than 30 minutes, put them in batch and do them all in like less than 30 minutes, and put just like 30 minutes time with all the tasks like that takes less than 30 minutes in a batch, and do them all in this time. So just you set your timetable like that. Let's say for me here, I could do like, I would wake up at 8. It takes me 1 hour to do my morning routine. Then I don't eat. I go straight up. I work 2 hours on my business or on my videos. Then I edit or I read. I have my time. I know like I want to read 1 hour. I want to work on my business 2 hours, edit 1 hour, eat. I even set up the times that I eat, like it's like 1 hour, then I go to the gym. I know I take in account like the time it takes me to go to the gym. It's roughly 30 minutes, and the time to come back, then I take a shower and all that. I set up every single actions, every single task that I do in my day. And another thing that's really helpful to help you rest effectively is to set up the times that you will rest to, like, because often you will just set up the times that you will work on a certain task and everything, but then when it's time to rest, when you don't have anything to do anymore, you just mess around, you do bad habits and all that. So if you really want to be present during the moments that you rest, you have to schedule them. Like set up a time tonight where you're gonna hang out with your family, you're gonna play video games with your friends, you're gonna go out. Set up the time and the things that you do when you rest. It will really help you. You will be more present, because I think that you can relate, if I can say that, like when we work all day and then we come back, we don't have anything to do, and then we just lose time on our phones, TVs. We're not really present, and then we feel like we didn't enjoy really what we were doing. if you schedule it, you will feel like you enjoy the things that you were doing. So it's really important to do that if you want to rest effectively and really be like you can rest productively. You can rest and feel like it's productive, and it's actually resting is productive. You know, it's you have to rest. It's really important. If you really enjoy 100% the times when you rest, because when you're present, like that's the best thing that you could do. So if you didn't really understand how I told you to set up that and all that, you can ask me in the comments. I will respond to your answers. I know it might be hard. I know it might be like overwhelming at first, but you have to do it really, because if you really want to be someone productive that does a lot of things and that achieves his goals, because if you want to achieve your goals, you have to set a timetable. Like it's like the ultimate productivity system that you can have. So if you want to be productive, that's what you have to do. I know it might be overwhelming. Do it anyway. It's a skill. At first, you don't really know what to do. You know, I tried to explain my best to you how you can do that. You can go back in time and rewatch what I said if you don't understand. So set a timetable. It will 100% change your productivity.